All right, Gardner versus Henderson Water Park.
Morning, Your Honor. Samuel Mirkovich on behalf of the plaintiffs.
Morning.
Morning, Your Honor. Sarah Suter on behalf of Henderson Water Park is the counter defendant.
Good morning. I see Patty Lee.
Good morning, Your Honor. Patty Lee, bar number 8287 on behalf of the broker defendants.
Is that all we have?
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. Janice Michaels on behalf of Morten Company, bar number 6062.
And good morning, Your Honor. Steve Guinn appearing on behalf of Haas and Wilkerson, bar number 5341.
Good morning, everybody. So it's on today for a joint motion to continue trial and set a pretrial briefing schedule. I think everybody agreed other than the Bliss broker defendants,
That's correct.
right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
So I guess here's the concern I guess I have, guys, is you got a whole bunch of motions that are set for July 6th and July 13th. You all know that Judge Bell will probably be handling my calendar for the 6 months that she's still here after I take the chief judge spot. So she'll be ruling on all these motions. I don't know that it's fair to have her ruling on all these things within 30 days of a jury trial and expecting her to be up to speed and be able to issue orders and stuff. I mean, I know the case because I've been involved in the case for years, but I don't know that that's fair to do to somebody else.
Your Honor, if I may I speak, Your Honor? This is Patricia Lee.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I think that's a fair assessment, Your Honor. Part of the reason we opposed the motion is we did not know what this calendar was going to look like, and we did not want to be pushed into 2023, for instance, because a new judge was coming on. I want to be fair to Judge Bell, obviously, and I agree she should have some time to kind of digest these motions. So with that, we obviously oppose the motion, but I understand what Your Honor is saying and appreciate that. One thing I'd like to ask, however, Your Honor, is as far as the motion calendars that was set for the 6th and 13th, for some reason, the motions that we filed earlier got set later than the motions we filed later, if that makes sense. So the motions on the 13th, the hearings on the 13th reflect motions that were filed long before and were originally set to be heard this week. They were vacated and reset to the 13th. However, the motions we just filed on Friday all got set earlier for July 6th. And that's a little concerning for us, Your Honor. We filed those two motions early on purpose and wanted those to be heard first. And I don't know if there's anything that Your Honor can do about it or if we can do anything about it. But if it's possible to flip those dates so that our oldest motions are heard first and in advance of our newer motions.
What do you guys think about just moving them all to the 13th?
That's fine.
And you can just ask Judge Bell to rule on you can tell her what order you want her to rule on the motions.
Yeah, that's fine with us, Your Honor. I don't have any problem with Ms. Lee's position of first filed, first heard. But I think it makes sense to put that all to Judge Bell and let her dictate when she's going to start hearing them, and we can surely start with the two motions that Ms. Lee's office filed somewhat early.
Are you okay with that?
Yes, Your Honor. If we could hear those first filed on the 6th, that way Judge Bell's, there's probably about 10 motions she's going to have to hear on the 13th. If we can isolate at least 2 of those for her, those are the ones that were filed early, and have her hear those in isolation on the 6th. So number 1, she's not as overwhelmed. And number 2, we can keep those in order of which we filed, because we did want to have those heard first and not kind of with the other traffic of all of the other hearings and all the other motions.
You guys care?
Not really, but I think Judge Bell should decide how she wants to stagger the hearings. What I would point out is that I think this would take any court multiple days of hearing. And if Ms. Lee wants to start with these two, that's fine, but I think ultimately Judge Bell should decide her schedule is insofar as the hearings are concerned.
Well, I mean, she can change it, but, I mean, so you wanna move the things that are on the 13th to the 6th, and move the things that are on the 6th to the 13th?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't care. Let's do that.
No objection.
Okay.
All that does is make a lot of work for my clerk. But
Oh, I apologize.
we'll make that happen. I'm gonna go ahead and, based on the motion, I'm gonna find that there's good cause to continue the trial. But, I mean, we can just put it on the next civil stack. Are you guys good with that?
When is the next civil stack, Your Honor?
I don't know.
Wasn't a bad question then.
We'll tell you. Hold on, she's gonna tell you.
It's like October.
Perfect.
Did you say October?
That's correct. Let me see what I
We
found.
put you in the October stack?
Yes, Your Honor, that's what
I'm
we'll
okay with that, Your Honor.
That way, we're not pushing the trial forever, but it is gonna give Judge Bell a chance to at least get a little bit up to speed. She may decide she doesn't wanna do it either, and she may push it after the first of the year, but that's gonna be up to her.
Let's see, October 17th.
What's the trial stack start?
It looks like the 10th. October 10th. So the calendar call. Why am I having trouble finding this? Okay, October 3rd for calendar call at 9 a.m. And the first date of the stack is October 10th. That's 10:30 a.m.
Okay, let's plan on that. We'll send
Sorry, was-
you, we'll do a new trial setting order, and, we'll just take care of modifying the dates of the hearings, so that the first filed hearings will be on the 6th, and then the rest of them will be on the 13th.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Okay?
And, Your Honor, will that modified order include a new date for pretrial motions?
It usually does. I think we modify it, so as far as additional, like, motions and limiting, that's generally set by rules, right?
Yeah, it's triggered by the trial date, so
Okay.
when the trial date is continued, that deadline is necessarily continued as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, thank you, Your Honor, and congratulations on your appointment.
I think so. Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Thank you.